Hi everyone, thanks for clicking onto my channel, Simply Outdoors with Shawna. Today I'm pretty excited because I ordered on Amazon a tap for the cabin, and it's called Cozy Blue. And the tap actually charges by a USB. I got it in a couple of days ago, so I charged it and it's all ready to go. I tried it out at home, so I can't wait to show you guys how this works. You put this in and this end goes into your container that you have of the water, and I have this that my gray water is going to go into. So I'm going to show you the setup that I'm going to have and all my little things that are going to make this work in the cabin. Okay, first of all, this is going to be my sink. I have to make a whole floor. I didn't really want to I don't want to spend a lot of money to do the things I want to do in this cabin. So I was thinking what I could use for a sink drain. So I was looking at these little funnels at the dollar store the other day, and I'm like, that could work with a waterproof sealant after I cut the hole to put this in. So as I was saying, this is going to be for my gray water. I have some piping. I got my waterproof caulking. We have an adapter that's going to go on the end of this so the hose can go in nice. Then we have the hose that will connect. This part will connect to the sink drain. And I'm thinking that's all that I have in there for that. So let's put this together and we'll show you how it's going to work. All right, first things first, let's make the center. I'm going to drill a hole first to be able to get my tin snips in there. All right, I'm just going to cut this and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I have the hole cut out and I just flattened all the rough edges down with a piece of wood that I had here, and I'm just molding it more to a round shape and getting all the rough edges down, because I did forget my file that I was going to file all along here. Let's just see when we set that in there. I want it to be good and snug when I put that piece in, and then we'll do the caulking. I'm going to use more caulking than you really need. There's that part. It's all on there. Then I'm also going to put it around the sinkhole, because I don't want any water to leak in the cabin. Let's get this in and see if it's going to work. So I want the inside to be nice and clean, and then on the bottom I'll put a lot of sealant around there, because on the bottom you're not going to see it. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to let it sit and let the sealant dry for a few hours, and then we'll come back and see if it's good and sealed. Today we're just at the cabin because I have finished the little sink that I want to put in, and I'm going to show you how it's going to hook up. You might hear in the background just a little bit of kids shows, because my little baby boy's here. Well, he's not really a baby boy anymore. He's growing up fast. He'll be 4 years old, so he wants to say hi. Say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
We'll just go like this. Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the camera and say hi. Everybody wants you to say hi.
Hi.
Yes, he's just hanging out with Nana at the cabin.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so let's show you this sink. Okay, this is my little pot that I found at the Salvation Army for $3. And I showed you on the beginning of the video what I wanted for the drain. It's just a funnel that I got from the dollar store. You get a pack of 3. And then here's my little tap. So what I've done already, let me just pop this out to show you. My hole's not a perfect circle because I had not the correct saw for it, but it worked all right. So here I have my little tap. I made a hole in this little shelf that I had. So put a hole in there, put a hole in my little table that I made, and it goes all the way down to the container that I have the water in. The bottle of water that I get looks like this, but I needed to cut the top of it just so it would fit in there, and I made it the size that a margarine lid could go on top, and then I put the hole in that, and the hose goes all the way down. And then we have down here where the gray water will collect. So I'm gonna hook it all up now. All right, so I attached my little piece that I had with a clamp. It's really, really tight. This I just took off of an oil funnel. I took this end off. So we're just gonna set this in to the hole that I have. And then, that over there. Then I have my hose into my gray water. And it's an easy connect. You just disconnect it when I'm ready to empty it. So let's hook this up here into the hose that goes into the gray tank. That's snug in there. And then my hose is already in the water bucket. Cross your fingers, no leaks. All right. So let's turn on the little tap, see what we got. Good there. Make sure there's no leaks going on down here. Seems to be running in the gray water bucket really good. Wow. And I have the tap aimed perfectly that it goes straight down into the funnel. Doesn't really get anything wet here, but I am going to take a cup and wet all around there to make sure it doesn't leak. So let's do that now. All right, so now I just want to make sure that if water does get around the seal area, it's not going to leak. So let's try that. No leaking there. Looking good. I think it's a success, people. So again, this sink isn't for dishes. I have my dish pans over here, just right there. 2 dish pans that I would heat up water, and that's how I'll do my dishes. This sink was just for washing hands, brushing your teeth, rinsing things. So there we go. Okay, everyone, there's our little project with the sink, and it worked out great. So stay tuned, and I'll have more projects to come. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.